Hi, everyone. My name is Kiris. This is our daily astrology cosmic superpower for Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. Now, what's happening today is that depending on your time zone, the last aspect that the moon makes is the moon in Aquarius making a conjunction to Saturn in its domicile in the sign of Aquarius. And then the moon goes void of course. So with the moon void of course, the void of course moon is a time frame that can change. It can be a few minutes, a day, 24 hours, a few hours, but there's a certain amount of time where the moon is void of course or off course before the moon enters the next sign of the zodiac. So for November 29th, the moon conjunct Saturn takes place at 1:53 a.m. East Coast time. And then the moon goes void of course or off course. She's not connecting to anything until 4:15 p.m. West Coast time, 7:15 p.m. East Coast time. And that is when the moon enters the sign of Pisces. Now, during this moon void of course time frame, we're having Mercury and Sagittarius making an opposition to Mars retrograde in Gemini ruled by Mercury. So while the moon is void, think of it as we're out there in the void. Nothing's clicking and connecting. This Mercury opposition Mars can be quite fiery as far as a war of who's right, who's wrong, war of words, laying down the law, someone thinking that they are the law. Mercury in Sagittarius is in its exile, its detriment. Sagittarius rules over the law. Sagittarius can think that they are the law. So if someone is trying to lay down the law with you, or if you're trying to do this with somebody else, and the Mars retrograde in Gemini, ruled by Mercury, and Gemini sees all of the small details that mean so much. This is a war of words, to say the least. We'll definitely see something in the news because Mercury rules over the news. Sagittarius rules over publications and social media. So this is a big deal. And if someone is trying to pull you into this, in your personal life, don't engage. This is a lose-lose situation when it comes to a debate and argument. Who's right, who's wrong? This is the way it's going to be. This is the law kind of thing. Lose-lose situation. Even if the moon wasn't void of course, this would still be a potentially dangerous aspect for a final ending separation to take place. Sagittarius also has to do with the courts, the law, which I just said. So negotiating with an attorney or a legal situation or negotiating a contract, forget it. The moon's void of course, and this aspect is taking place. While we're out in the void, wait if you can. Now, on this day, November 29th, later on, the moon, which is nocturnal, she moves into mutable water Pisces. That's beautiful because Pisces is nocturnal. And so the moon, when the moon goes into a sign that she's happy in, it's water, it's the nighttime, it's nocturnal, moon in Pisces, things can soften up, be released, letting go of the emotion. Just wait. It's a much more favorable time overall for whatever it is that you would like to do and how you're feeling, your well-being. So this is our cosmic energy for November 29th, 2022. I am really not liking, as you can tell, this Mercury opposition Mars retrograde during a moon void of course. Why all the fussing and fighting and getting explosive and all worked up and angry, which is so draining. Our emotions have such an effect on our health and well-being. Why do that to yourself when you don't have to? Wait until the conditions are much more favorable to work out whatever it is that you're trying to work out. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all in the stars. Also, please remember to check out my weekly Voice of Astrology podcast, where together we journey with astrology and explore how to connect with the stars, the planets, the energies for our new week ahead. Thank you, everyone. See you in the stars.